just a few days after Meghan and Harry's fancy lunch date in Montecito with celebrities Cameron Diaz and Gwyneth Paltrow. On May 12, they headed to New York City. The two of them were all smiles as they were posing for photos at the Women of Vision Awards. And now, according to insiders, the big night was all just a part of their surprising new plan. So as we all know, Meghan has signed with this talent agency called WME. And immediately after she signed with them, whispers started coming out that she's getting ready to relaunch herself as an actress. Sources claim that Meghan is trying to land herself a big movie role, reportedly worth $30 million in an upcoming U.S. production, and apparently encouraging this idea is the fact that Meghan's lunch companion, Gwyneth, is married to the big Hollywood producer Bradley Trucker. She is determined to secure a deal with Brad, given he has a wealth of connections which could help put her on the map as an A-list star, according to the source. And getting back on the screen is reportedly one of the big reasons that the former mattress actress pushed to move back to California in the first place. Supposedly, Meghan has always been evacuated with Gwen, and she wants to model herself after her. As we all know, that Women of Vision Awards ceremony ended up in disaster. If we can believe the spokesperson who claimed that Meghan and Harry really were involved in this near-catastrophic car chase. According to the NYPD, Meghan and Harry's journey home was challenging because of numerous photographers. But the fact is, there were no collisions, there were no injuries, and nobody was arrested. Seems to me like the motivating factors in Meghan's life are her vanity and her addiction to being the center of attention. Her obsession with fame had driven her bribery and her corruption connected to certain media. In this case, Daily Express in the UK, and Page 6 in the US, anybody with even an ounce of common sense has figured her out by now. Meghan has been leaking fake news stories to the media ever since she had her first kiss with Harry. The media has been afuzz with royal rumors ever since the news came out that Harry was eating. Meghan is probably also the one who started the rumors about that fake affair between William and Rose, and then also the case of Middle Eastern corruption with Charles. Why all of a sudden that these big rumors start coming out? Well, I think it says a lot that everything was in pretty good order until Meghan entered the picture. I think we do smell a rat. Ever since Catherine became a public figure. When she was only 17 years old, fashion writers have been awful towards her. They went after her for her felt wasted fashions. But that was only because they were so upset that her style was out of their league. They couldn't wear it because they were simply too thick. I believe that sometimes Catherine has been a little too thin. But I think that's just because the price was bothering her so much and chasing after her with cameras wherever she went, when she was only 17 years old. The poor thing couldn't eat. She was so stretched out. So then when people saw this boxy-looking brunette with chicken legs on Harry's arm, celebrity journalists were so excited that Meghan was going to change the dull UK fashions that they couldn't wear anyway. Meghan did present herself as a supporter of trench coats, but we know why that is. And I think the less said, the better. But see, fashion porters were completely wrong in claiming that Meghan was modernizing fashion. How many women actually wanted to look like her? I'm pretty observant when it comes to fashion choices. And Meghan has always exhibited very poor taste and clothing compared to Catherine. Catherine has always had such a good eye for style and color. And Catherine has a modest body. I mean, she could wear the most elegant styles and look comfortable, never a hint of puckering at her waist. And she has excellent taste in color. It always matches her taste in fashion design, too. It's actually an art form. But you know what? Catherine masters it, because she's a graduate of art history. She is able to read a room and she knows how to make herself look good. When Meghan came to Australia, she wore a lot of brown and a lot of baby poop yellow, and they became seasonal colors. Luckily, those colors soon went out of style because they're hideous. But anyway, I really believe that Catherine, the future queen, is the world's greatest fashion icon that we have experienced since Princess Diana. You know, I know a lot about body shapes, and I do understand how to make our bodies look good. And Catherine understands that, too. See, my mother was a seamstress, and she taught me a lot about fashion and have a dress for your body type. Now, Diana had an easy time of it because she had the body of an Amazon goddess. Meghan, on the other hand, just has kind of a weird body shape. She doesn't have a waist, and she's got those skinny legs and knobby knees. Amazon goddess. Well, no, not quite, Catherine, though. Boy, does she have the perfect body. She has that perfect hourglass shape. Her mother-in-law would have been so proud. It just goes to show that we all have something to offer. But right now,